Greetings, Ben Murray here with another edition of SaaS Metrics School. So today, this is a continuation of yesterday's episode. This week, I had a guest expert on, and we talked about how to prepare your company for an exit from the legal side, which is so important. And so I had Omeed Tabiei on. He runs his own attorney or law firm, and he specializes in SaaS companies. So great SaaS attorney, corporate attorney, and he was on sharing his knowledge of how to prepare for an exit. So yesterday covered 1 through 3. Today covering tactics 4 through 6. So strategy or tactic number 4 is manage your IP. This is so important. So your intellectual property, patents, trademarks, copyrights. The big thing is IP assignments with your employees and contractors. So do you have agreements in place with your employees, with contractors, former employees and contractors that assigns IP? Anything that they work on, that IP that's generated is owned by your company. This is so important. This is a big thing. I experienced this as I was going through an exit where we had to go back and send these agreements, IP agreements, to former contractors, current employees. So we made sure that the acquirer knew that we own the company, meaning that we own all IP, and there'll be no claims on that IP if we sell the company. So important. That's the big takeaway with tactic number 4. Of course, there's more to it than that, but that's the big one with number 4. So number 5, keep your corporate governance clean. So have a well-organized data room, maintain your bylaws, your articles, your board and shareholder meetings, keeping those meeting minutes and resolutions and consent. So having documents and records of all that, really important as part of the process. So that's tactic number 5. And then number 6, have strong customer contracts. So this is a big one, just like IP, that we have contracts with our customers. So we have a master services or subscription agreement, that we have a sales order or purchase agreement process. And in those agreements and those master agreements, we have language that protects our IP. And this is really important because I think this is often a very underestimated part of the sales ops process, that we have good contracts. And I worked on this a lot, had attorneys draft good contracts for us that not only protected us, but protected our customers as well. And then, of course, oftentimes then our customers want to negotiate those contracts. So I spend a lot of time negotiating MSAs and contract with our customers. So this is really important that we have these in place. And one big thing here too is, do we have like early out clauses or cancellation at any time clauses? How are we handling CPI? All those one-time exceptions, the more we do that, the more that does create a headache on exit, that we're going to have to go in and identify that. So customer contracts, so important that we have standard terms and conditions in place. And then also, if sometimes customers want us to sign their paper, they have an agreement that they want us to sign. So really important, that, we review those agreements and we just don't just sign those right away, that they're fair to both parties, covering, renewal policy, cancellation rights, et cetera, customer data rights and ownership of data. So that's number 6. That's a big one. So again, a recap today, manage your IP, so important. Number 5, corporate governance. And then 6, strong customer contracts. And then tomorrow we'll finish up with tactics 7, 8, 9. And in the show notes, I have a link to the replay and Omeed's slides. So make sure you grab those. Again, great listen for 60 minutes, well worth your time. It's going to save you a ton of headache down the road through in and exit process if you do watch that replay. Thanks.